Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my favourite video games of the year 2008. So I've done this video many times before, starting from my favourite video games of 1990 all the way through to where we are currently, which is 2008. So as always, I'm going to be using the PAL release date for this, and I primarily used IMDb among other sources. So here we go, my favourite video games of 2008. 2008 was a big year for video games, and as such I've got quite a big list, but I'm going to be doing an honourable mention first, which is not technically a video game. PlayStation Home came out in 2008. Does anyone remember PlayStation Home? I do. Did I know what I was doing on PlayStation Home half the time? Absolutely not. But I do remember having fond memories of PlayStation Home. Of course, PlayStation Home is no longer. I can't remember when the servers shut down. I think there are some fan servers. I'm not entirely sure how that process all works, but I think that some fans have kept PlayStation Home alive. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the official servers have shut down. So now, of course, let's get on to actual games. And like I say, looking at my list, which is what I'm doing there, if you see me off to the side, quite a strong year, I would say. Stronger than 2007 for sure, which was the last video, of course, that I did. So the first game is Call of Duty World at War. Now, I believe this was my first Call of Duty game, and I'm not really a shooter person, you know that. I'm not really an army games or war games person, but I fell in love with zombies, to be honest. And I feel like World at War's had a bit of a resurgence because when I looked at the price of World at War, the price of the disc has shot up. So I don't know what that's an indicator of, but it was worth very little, and now it's worth a little bit of money. So I don't know about that, but I absolutely loved zombies. Did I play the campaign for World at War? I think I did, but for me, the core memory is zombies. And I remember just sitting at friends' houses for hours upon hours just playing zombies with people. I loved the soundtrack. Elena Sigmund, I think it was. I absolutely loved her voice and the music. I loved it. I loved the atmosphere, everything about it. I just loved. So Call of Duty World at War for zombies alone had to make this list. Now we get a game that I absolutely adore, which is quite possibly in my top 10 favourite video games of all time. Fable 2. Fable 2 came out in 2008, and I absolutely adore Fable 2. Of course I do. I'm eagerly awaiting the new Fable game. I'm also very apprehensive and scared of the new Fable game, but I love the Fable franchise, and Fable 2 is just... it's the best one in it. We all know it's the best one. It's just the epitome of the franchise. I could go on and on about Fable 2, but I don't think I need to. I think most of us here have played it. Don't want to assume, but if you haven't played Fable 2, get on an Xbox and play Fable 2 because it's absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love it. So now we have a little bit of a different one, but it is a video game. Guitar Hero World Tour came out in 2008. And again, I have such fond memories of playing Guitar Hero World Tour with my friends and my family. So I had the whole lot. I had the drum kit, I had the guitar, I had the microphone. Was there another guitar, like a bass guitar? I can't remember, but I had the whole lot. And I would just invite people over for house parties and we'd just play Guitar Hero World Tour. As we got a bit older, alcohol of course was involved in this, but I absolutely loved Guitar Hero World Tour. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the things anymore. I wish I did. The drum kit, the guitar, the microphone was all sold on to somebody else a number of years ago, and I sort of regret it, but then I also think, where on earth would I put that drum kit? But I have such fond memories of Guitar Hero World Tour. I believe to this day it's the only Guitar Hero I've actually ever played. I would have liked to have played the other Guitar Hero games, but I think that ship has unfortunately sailed for me. Next up, we have spoken about her a few times. We are back with Tomb Raider Underworld. Now, is it my favourite Tomb Raider game? No, it isn't. But did it deserve to be on this list of my favourite games of 2008? Yes. It's my favourite Tomb Raider game of 2008, isn't it? It's the only one there is. But is it my favourite in general? No, it isn't. But I need to replay Underworld, to be honest, because I don't remember a great deal about it, aside from the obvious. So I do need to replay Tomb Raider Underworld and give some more precise thoughts, I suppose. But I had to have a Tomb Raider game on this list. So then we're on to the last game on my list, and that is Animal Crossing City Folk. Let's go to the city here in the UK, and I adored City Folk, of course on the Wii. I loved Wild World. Wild World was my baby. So when City Folk came about, I was not sure about it, but I really got on with City Folk. obviously adds a heck of a lot more than Wild World had. And I think most people pass on it because it's on the Wii. I know the Wii wasn't the best received console in the world, but I think if you're an Animal Crossing fan, you should definitely give City Folk a try. I say that as a giant hypocrite who has never played New Leaf. I do need to. I'm going to get on it, I promise. So that's my list for 2008. Let me know what your favourite games of 2008 were. And of course, we'll be continuing this series. If you want to check out any of the previous videos, I always have them linked in the description box below. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye Embers.